Hi everyone, welcome back to another fitness video workout. We are in the garage today because the weather's not so good, and this goes to show you that you do have space to work out. Everyone has a covered car park or a garage, and you can work out. You don't need much at all. So we're just going to need a chair or a stool, a pair of dumbbells, and we're going to need a mat. Now I have a pillow as well because one of the exercises we are going to do is on your knees. So you can either opt out for that one or use the pillow, which will help you have a little bit of cushion for your knees. All right, warm up as usual before you work out with me. Take a little walk up a hill and then let's get started. We're gonna grab our dumbbells and I'll give you your first 3 exercises. Now we're gonna go into 4 rounds today. You're gonna get 3 rounds of our normal strength workout plus that ab round on the mat. Grab your bells, roll those shoulders out. We're going to do suitcase squats with a shrug at the end. Lift your toes, get your heels down into the floor. We're going to drop it down, squeeze glutes, and shrug it up. Now what you want to do here is you want to move your whole back up. We're getting those shoulder blades engaged. Big deep breath, pull in our core, drop it down, power up through your heels. And again, you do not want to bend over, just drop your hips to whatever level you have. Lift up your toes and shrug. Squeeze your bells. Keep a nice firm grip on them. And we're using those glutes to push us up. And what I mean by that is I'm squeezing in the back. Squeezing at the top right here, squeeze my buns. Big breath, drop it down, squeeze glutes, shrug it up. 2 more. And exhale. Breathe. Remember to breathe through all of these. Inhale and exhale through your reps. Our tempo is 1, 2, 3. Go nice and slow. All right, roll our shoulders back. We're going to go into a split Romanian deadlift, and we're going to fly it at the bottom. So toe, we're going to hip hinge, creating a tabletop, and we're going to fly, come up, squeeze glutes. Bring it down. Lift your toes, you're driving those hips back, and we're swapping it over. Toe in the back, letting our chest fall. Squeeze glutes. Nicely done. Swap it again. Toe. Driving my hip back, feeling those hamstrings, and then we fly. And I'm getting those shoulder blades to come together. Swap it. Remember, you want to squeeze your glutes gently to come up, pulling in your core, taking the strain off our lower back. Practice makes perfect. Take your time. Make sure your core is engaged before you start driving those hips back. This is our last set. Feel like you've got a rubber band here and you're pulling apart. Swapping. Squeeze those glutes to come up and then come out of that form. Well done. Breathe. We're going to go into marching and we're going to pull these arms apart. You can let your bells go. You can use water bottles. Use whatever you can to keep your core engaged. The name of the game here is core activation, and we're working on balance and stability. So we're going to lift it up and we're going to march and hold. Pull it apart. Inhale and then exhale. And we're pausing because we're building that core stability. Great job. Now squeeze the bells and pull it apart. Each rep, think about it as an individual rep. You've got a muscle burning exercise, which is going to build your muscle. We're just going to do 4. Bring those arms down. Well done. Kick it out. That is your round 1. Repeat here if you want, and then continue on. Next set of 3 exercises. We're going to go into a Bulgarian split squat. So we're going to be taking a step back, dropping the knee. Make sure you don't come over your knee as you come forward. You're going to put too much strain. That's not going to feel so good. Feel your heel and your toe. Shoulders back. We're going to step back. And we're going to bring these arms up into overhead push. And we're just going to drop this knee for 1, 2, 3. And bring it down. Feet together. Other side. Bring it up. 1, 2, and 3. Come together. Step it back. Lift and open. Drop that down. Switching sides. Great work. Lift, open. Switch it up. And don't go till you're ready. I had to get my balance there. Exhale. And then inhale when you engage. Push up with the heel in front of you. Bring it down and exhale. Well done. Kick out, take a little mini break here. And we're going to go into some curls, bicep curls. 2 feet together. We're hinging at the hip. Push your bottom back. Hands are resting right here on our knees. Look down towards your toes. We're going to go from kneecaps to shoulder. Pull. And 3. And then bring it up with your glutes. Squeeze in the back. Drive it back. Big deep breath. Drive your hips back. Feel those hamstrings. Engage. Lift your toes. Squeeze your glutes in the back. You're doing great on these. Drive your hips back, lift toes, feel those heels holding you. Engage your core. Exhale and inhale for last 3. Squeeze your bells, and then come up with those glutes, squeeze, and let go. Good job. Kick it out. Nice work. All right, we're gonna go into an overhead pull. You're grabbing the rope behind you and taking a step forward. So again, if the bells are too much, use a water bottle, it's fine. So I'm stacking up both of my bells, holding them by the head. Set up my core, bring it all the way up, dip back, elbows are forward, and we're gonna take a step forward and hold. And squeeze the back of your arms. Just concentrate on taking that step, your core is engaged, and you're squeezing the bells so the back of your triceps are activated. And I'm taking a mini 1-2 right here to hold that form. You're doing really well on this. We're just going to do 4. Keep those elbows forward. Last one. And bring it back up. Long arms. Bring it down nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. Good work. Breathe. Great job on round 2. Those are our 3 exercises for round 2. All right, get a drink as always. Take a mini break. You can always pause here. Take 5 minutes and then come back. All right, we're going to use our mat. Pop it out. Grab your bells. We're just going to use one of them. Well, actually, I kid you not. Sorry, 2. Use 2 for the first one because we're going to do some pull aparts. And if you can't do those, please don't use the bells at all. Take a big deep breath. Bring yourself down to your mat. And then we're going to get on our back. All right, bringing it down, pushing our belly into the mat. We're going to bring everything up. Legs are up. Bring your toes towards you. And we're just going to pull apart. Easy. Now, again, don't let your wrist break. You don't have to go very far here. We're just going to about a 45 degree. Breathe. Pull it apart. Keep breathing. Take it nice and slow. Just 2. 2 more. And bring everything down, nice and gently. And exhale. And just rest for a second. Pop your bells down. We're just going to use 1 for the next one. Or none. It doesn't matter. All right, just breathe. Let your legs come out. We're going to push up 1 bell. We're just going to hold it. We're not going to do anything with this arm other than keep it engaged so it keeps our core engaged. We're going to lift up our feet, and I just want you to drop them. Drop them, hold, down. Rest. Pick it back up, and then everything is on the way down. On the way down. Hover, and then exhale. Bring it back up. Everything is on our way down. Nice and slow. And then exhale. Big deep breath, pull in your core, and then exhale. Rest. We're going to do 3 more. Last one. And rest. On the last one, I try to just hover and hold for just a little couple more seconds, just to give my core a little bit of engagement. But well done, everybody. All right, let's just bring it over. And this is where we're going to use the pillow. Now, if you don't want to do this on your knees, you don't have to. We're going to put our pillow and bring our knees onto it for some extra cushion, or you can roll up a towel, all right, to give yourself some extra cushion. We're going to be coming down and coming up, squeezing glutes. I might turn just a little bit here so you can see this. So I've got a nice pillow for my knees. Now, if you don't want to do this, you can do this on your bottom. We're going to take one bell. We're going to lift it up, and we're going to twist 1 and 2, back to center and down. Squeeze glutes. 1, 2, bring it back down. And just pull across. Inhale, and then exhale. Squeeze your glutes to come up, pull it across. And exhale. Keep that core nice and tight. Big deep breath, pull in your tummy really tight. Pull and down. Let's just do 2 more. Bring it up, pull 1, pull 2, and back down. And exhale. Now, if you don't want to do that on your knees, you could just bring it up into a bent knee. You could come back up, pull, pull, and go back down to just a little mini type of sit-up, just a little bit. All right, just so you get a little crunch there. That would be a variation you could do. But well done. Hopefully you can do the knee with me so that we can get quad and glute activation on that one. Before we come all the way up off our mat, let's stretch as we usually do. Come into your cat and curl. Arch it and curl it up. And then bring those hips back into child's pose. Stretch out your lower back. And then let's bring it around. And I want you to do some lower back help here because we really did some good ab work here. And just bring those knees side to side. And then if you can, with long leg out, bring a toe over, back to center, toe over, back to center. And just stretch that as much as you can. Now bring our heels out with our toes coming back towards me. Long arms and just reach, 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 reach behind you. Reach and stretch out and make yourself very long. And then exhale, come back. Well done. We're going to bring it around to come back up off the mat. Come into all fours. Now you've got two options here. You can go into down dog and you can tripod it. Or if you're getting better because of our Bulgarian squats, you can bring one foot out in front. You can use a chair or a table to help you. Just remember not to put our hands right here when we come up. A lot of people push. Let's not do that. Tuck our toe in the back. Have your heel ready and power yourself straight up. You can do it. Just use chairs to help you, and you are going to master that move. All right, we're going to move all this out of the way, and we're going to go into chair round. Last round coming up. Remember, you can take those rounds as individual bite size and do them 2 or 3 times. And then continue on, or do the whole video in one go and repeat it if you can. Use our quads to lower us into the chair. Bring it down. Well done. All right, our last 3, sitting at a bench. We're going to do some long arm lifts with twists, some rows, and some bent arm flies. So shoulders back. I'll just come to the edge here so you can see this movement. Our hands are tied to the floor. We're pulling up, twist, and back down. We're going to go for 4. Now curl it. Up and squeeze on the way down. Squeeze on the way up, squeeze on the way down. And we're going to bring it up, twist. And curls. Really squeeze those bells. Hammer it on the way down. Big deep breath. Pull it up. Squeeze your bell on the way up. And we're hammer curling. Squeeze on the way down. And let's just do a bonus 1 and a bonus 1. Squeeze your arms and let it go. Good job. Breathe, 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 breathe. All right, we're going to go into rows. So we got long legs in front of us. Bring your toes back so your leg is nice and engaged. You feel your calf muscle engaged. And we're going to do a long arm row. Big deep breath, pull in our core, and we're going to pull up for 1 and 2, and then together. Squeeze your bells. You want to move your shoulder blade towards your spine. Nice work. Well done. Nice and slow, pull in that core. Bring your toes back towards you again so you feel your leg engaged. Breathe through it. 1. And then exhale. Bring it up right to shoulder level. 1-2 tempo. Exhale on the way down. Really good job. All right, 1 more set, and then what we're going to do is we're going to sprint it home. Okay, now we're going to go quick. We're going to pull 1, 2, sprint it home. Squeeze your bells. 2 more. 2, 1. Bring it down. Breathe. Good job. Bring those knees back up. Big deep breath. Exhale. And we've got one more. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to work on shoulder rotation on the top of this deltoid. You're going to have your arm in a 90-degree here, and we're going to be rotating up and then flying this shoulder open. All right, so do your best to rotate up and then open up. We want to open up this shoulder. So we're going to come to the edge of our chair. We're going to get into position here with a 90 at our elbow. Don't let your wrist break back. Keep it nice and hooked in. Big deep breath. Rotate up and open. And pull down. Open. Squeeze the bells on the way down. Pull in your core. Keep those knees apart. Don't let your knees come in. Keep those legs engaged. Wrists are not breaking back here on the open. Strong wrist. Big deep breath. Squeeze shoulder blades together in the back. Well done, everyone. We're just going to do 3. Just concentrate on these reps, getting your form right. Pull down and exhale. Good job. That was your 3 exercises for a chair round. You did really good today. Roll your shoulders out. Make sure you head over to the cool down video that I have, or you can just take a walk afterwards as well. Gentle walk, reach down, do a few stretches, reach behind you. And just remember, even if you're only doing 10 minutes of this video, any movement is good movement, all right? Don't sell yourself short. Don't think, oh, I don't have an hour. That's all right. Do you. Do it in bite-sized pieces. Do 10 minutes throughout the day. 10, 10, and 10. And you've got it done. You can make time for your health. All right? It's the greatest gift you can give yourself. Well done today. Roll those shoulders out. We're going to power up out of this chair. Lift your toes. Come straight up, use those glutes. Well done, give me some hip circles. And the other way. Big deep breath. Fold in half. Reach for your heels, keep those hips up. And come up nice and slowly, nice and slowly. Roll it out again. Reach down one side. Keep stretching today. Sneak it in where you can. Roll it out. And I'm going to give you all a high five for coming to be with me today. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to working out with you next time. Bye-bye.